This is Heavy Conversation with Bruce and Jody, a podcast where we talk about being a big guy in today's world. I'm Bruce. And I'm Jody. Here we go.
Here we go.
All right, here we go.
All right, here we go.
Jody.
Bruce.
We're back again.
Woo-hoo.
Yes.
Look out, everyone.
Yes. And today we're going to talk about one of my favorite topics to cover, celebrity body shaming.
Woo.
Not by us, let's be clear. We don't body shame anybody.
We don't do that.
No. This is something that, this has been in the news for a while about Jillian Michaels and her criticism of Lizzo and Lizzo's body size, what she perceives her health to be. And she basically criticized her weight, said that, why are we celebrating her body? Why does it matter? Why aren't we celebrating her music? Because it isn't going to be awesome if she gets diabetes.
Want.
So Jillian Michaels is from The Biggest Loser, which I'm sure some of you have unfortunately had to sit through
seasons of that.
NBC show that has been on for a long time, was gone for a while, and now is coming back.
I think it's coming back.
Yeah, it's coming back soon, I think. So
I'm not going to watch it.
Yeah, so. Right. So, and I mean, it was horrible to a lot of these people.
Yeah. I think it's just sort of her MO.
It is on brand for Jillian
exactly.
Michaels.
It totally is. I don't understand why she's even saying anything about Lizzo. Like, you don't know that she doesn't. I doubt she knows Lizzo, anything about her health, anything about her. Like, you just don't do that. Why would you?
Let's lay it out as first off, you can't tell by looking at someone, regardless of their size. You can't tell just by looking at them what their health is.
No.
Especially look at Lizzo. I mean, if you've ever seen her on stage and what she's doing,
she's putting on a show. Yeah. She's running all around the stage, doing on tour. Like, I want to see, what does her Jillian Michaels do that?
And that's not something that, the stage thing is not something that everybody can do.
Oh God, no. That takes a lot of
endurance, a lot of training, a lot of power to be able to do that. That's not just something that anybody's going to be able to get up there and do. So that aside, it's just like coming at somebody like that is ridiculous. She's obviously doing it because that is, like I said, it's on brand for her. That's what she does. She is, she's saying, why are we celebrating her? Why are we celebrating her body? Who cares? Like, why is it even something that she has to talk about? I mean, I don't understand why it's even something that should be out there as a thing. Everybody is allowed to exist however they.
Yeah, and I think the reason we are celebrating and talking about her body is that Lizzo is celebrating her body. Seems to be very comfortable in her own skin. She is very sexy and wants to show off her body.
Right.
And she can do that.
Totally. It's her prerogative. It's anybody's prerogative to be as comfortable with your body as you want to be.
And she's very confident in her body. And we need to see that.
We need role models like that.
Being confident in their body and not caring what other people are saying, basically. Right. She doesn't care about what Jillian is saying about her.
I think it's also important to realize that when people crap on other people, in a lot of cases, especially if it's in the news or it's in media like this, it is because they're trying to sell something.
Yeah, well, they're probably trying to promote this new
a thing,
show, the new Biggest Loser, or
maybe
whatever.
She's trying to sell diet plans or some product that she's got her likeness on, something like that.
They're trying to push us down. Yeah. To sell us something that you think will make you feel better because you feel lesser than or not, whatever. So you think, and then we've got this magic pill, or whatever it is.
And those magic pills don't work.
They do nothing for you but drain your wallet and mess up your heart. And,
totally. And destroy your self-esteem, all of these things. I think it is also important to note that you do not owe anybody a certain type of body. You do not owe anybody a certain level of health. Maybe, you know what, if she did have diabetes or had something else, it's nobody else's business. It's not.
How is that affecting you?
Right. It does not, that doesn't even matter. And that's not even something that should be on the table for discussion. The fact that someone is out there living their best life, happy with themselves, happy with their body, that's what matters.
The hell out of a flute.
Totally. Yes.
When I first, like way back, when I first saw that, I was like, what in the heck is this?
What kind of magic is this?
This is amazing. She's like rapping, and then all of a sudden she like pulls out this flute and just like jams away on the flute. I'm like, she is amazing.
Right. Right. Yeah.
But and I think, like you said, it goes beyond just Lizzo and Jillian.
It does.
You know, it's all, you know, capitalism is not the obviously greatest system for everyone.
Right.
It's, you know, they're trying to sell you something or sell us something at all, you know, whatever, you know, they don't care about what it actually does to you. So they're trying to make you feel bad about yourself, that you don't fit in, or that you don't measure up, or whatever it is, to try and sell you something that, oh, well, but if you buy this makeup or this,
it's going to make you better.
It's going to make you better, and everyone's going to love you, and you're going to look just like this person on the box.
Right. They're trying to tell you that you're a piece of crap, and that the only way you can be better is to get whatever it is they're selling, and that's not the case.
Yeah. But unfortunately, it's been working.
Right. And for forever, that's for so long, it's been in mainstream culture that they try to push that skinny is the only way that you can be valuable.
Yeah. And look, there's a lot of really unhealthy people that are skinny.
Absolutely.
Like they're killing themselves to be skinny.
Sure.
You know, so it's like, how is that better? You know, like they're pushing their bodies to extremes to be thin and be that image of whatever that they think is ideal or healthy or whatever
they like to, the concerned trolls like to come out and do their thing. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Is it beer time?
Oh yes. So this is a fun one. I had to really look this up because I was like, what is this? It's a fruit beer. Fruit.
All right.
Turn around here. A Concord Grape Midwest Fruit Tart.
What? So I have Concord grapes that grow in my backyard, in my garden. I have a lot of them, and I never know what to do with them.
We're turning them into fruit beer.
Totally. I didn't even realize that you could actually make beer from them. That's definitely what I'm doing this year.
Yeah, so it's from Urban Artifact from Cincinnati, Ohio. Ooh. It's very, what color is this? Sort of pinky red color from the Concord grape. Ooh. This is my glass. Sorry. This looks yummy. That's a very fun can.
Nice.
I'll give you more. Sorry, I poured a lot into my can. So it's got an 8.2 alcohol by volume and a 25 IBU. Ooh. Fruit beer. Midwest fruit tart with 3,000 pound and 15-gallon vanilla bean per 30 bottle batch.
Wow. Well, I certainly don't have 3,000 pounds of anything in my garden. I wish I could get to that point, but no.
That's good.
This is really good.
I thought it was going to be really tart, but...
And I mean, the grape, you get that grape.
Oh, yeah. It tastes like almost like grape jelly, kind of.
It does. Basically, those are the only things that we've been able to make with the grapes is jelly, and there's like a grape pie.
That's good.
Yeah.
So, yeah, grapey, there's a more tardiness
grape
there.
Beer. Love it.
That is really good.
It is.
Astrolabe? Is that how you would say that? Astrolabe at the top?
Yeah, Astrolabe.
I was like, what?
Yeah, that sounds right.
I like that.
Nice.
Fruity, grapey, tart. So make sure you're following along on our Untapped, or not our Untapped app, but on the Untapped app. You can follow along with all the different beers or fruit beer or whatever we're drinking.
Yeah.
Give us recommendations, toast us, share some of your favorite beers with us.
Right.
You can follow it. It's under Heavy Conversation list. Follow us.
Yes. So, you know, I think for me, a lot of this comes down to there are always going to be people who are going to say whatever. And it comes down to not being ashamed of who you are, knowing that you deserve to be out there as much as anybody else, and that you shouldn't hide yourself away because the world is telling you that your body is not good enough. Mm-hmm. And that's what we always seem to get. And that's what we're always pushing back against.
Yeah, I think you need to be just confident and proud of your body and who you are, and not give... I feel like I'm going to swear. Don't care about what other people are. I know it's hard, but I think you build up that when people notice that it's not affecting you, they'll stop coming after you and saying things about you or whatever.
And that's the thing, is like, this didn't put a dent in Lizzo. I mean,
no.
I think she had responded to it on Instagram with something that wasn't even a direct.
Yeah, she didn't like directly say anything about that. I was looking to try.
That's the best way. That's the best way to
don't give any attention to them. Don't pay no mind.
Right.
If they don't pay if they're not paying your bills, pay them no mind or something like that. So
I like it.
Mother Rue gives us all kinds of great advice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I think that's the best advice, is just like don't play into their diminishing how you feel about yourself.
Right.
Don't believe that there's always some sort of motive. Either they're trying to put you down because they feel crappy about themselves, so they need to take it out on someone else.
Right.
I think that's kind of the bigger.
I agree.
Bigger thing around that. Oh, this beer is so good.
I know, this is good. This is very good. Yeah. So our thing for this week.
I
think one last thing I'd say about this first topic is I'm curious. I'd love to hear, if you're listening to this, how do you handle concern trolling? How do you handle people who are, telling you not to be out there as much, who are, who don't like you because of your size, these kinds of things that
they're acting like they're concerned for you, but they're really not.
Right.
Like they want you to cover up, or don't wear such whatever.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. How do you handle that? What do you do? Let us know.
Yeah. Do you live out in Proudmoore, or do you kick them?
Yes.
Just kick at them.
Kick at them. Mm-hmm. All right.
So what are you up to, Bruce?
So my thing this week is a thing that I'm going to be starting this evening after recording. So I read an article about this, but back in like the 80s, there was a guy who
there
was a guy in the 80s, and he had figured out a way to cheat the McDonald's Monopoly game. And there was a long form article that I read about this in the Atlantic or one of those.
Yeah. And I totally want to watch that.
And the article was amazing. It was so it was crazy. This whole thing happened. The FBI got involved. Mm-hmm. They figured this thing out, and he was able to, for years, hand out these Monopoly tickets, these winning Monopoly tickets, to people who paid him to get these. And so now there is a documentary on HBO.
Oh, HBO.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
I knew I saw it somewhere.
And it's all about it. And I'm super excited to start this, because it's just like the craziest thing that this was so big, and it happened for so long. So if you played Monopoly and you constantly lost, blame this guy.
Yeah, so we'll find him.
Yes. So I haven't started it yet, but I'm excited to start it tonight.
Shake our fists at him.
So yeah, I'll throw in another one, because I also just started this. I'm trying to catch up on TV that I've missed over the last couple months.
Yeah.
Dracula on Netflix, which is, if you ever watched...
I think I started that too.
Did you watch Sherlock on BBC?
I didn't watch the BBC.
Oh, man, I think I did. It was so good.
It was with Cumberbatch.
With Cumberbatch, yeah,
that one.
So good.
I'm like, what is... Yeah.
Well, those guys, the guys that did Sherlock, came back together to do Dracula, and I've just started watching it. And
I got maybe an episode or so in.
I'm digging it. This is so far so good. I'm very excited to get into this. I'm trying to get more recommendations for shows because I feel like there's so much that comes out now that it's just hard to keep up with everything. So you're missing tons of stuff.
Yeah.
And that's always happening. And then you'll hear about something and somebody will be like, oh, this is a great show. I'll forget about it, or I'll go and watch something and not love it. So I need to make a big list.
All right.
So yes,
I'll have to remember the things that I liked that I've been watching.
So yes, I'd love to know.
Okay.
So yeah, my thing this week is all about watching TV.
All right.
So there we go.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
My thing, I guess. Well, I may have already happened, but we launched more jock straps at Bearskin.
Nice.
They have been doing amazing. Everyone's been snatching them up and loving them. So
nice.
I'm very excited and happy that all that hard work that we put into designing something and figuring it out and,
going through.
Yeah, it's like, oh my God, go through all this work to figure it out and design something. And then you're like, oh my God, are people going to like it? Or they, and they're selling out. So we're definitely going to have to up our order the next time and figure it out. But yeah, we've got a new raspberry one in time for Valentine's Day.
Perfect.
So you can buy your Valentine or buy one for yourself.
I love it. Nice.
We got some other red ones if you're not into jock straps, but
it's a little scary to come out with a new product and just be like, okay, will people like it? Are they actually going to buy this?
Well, yeah, because it's like people, like we had talked about in the previous episodes, people demand things, and then you're like, okay,
right.
Well, we've been getting a lot of people wanting this, so are they actually going to buy it? And then they're like, the first couple have been sold out already, so
that's awesome.
Yeah,
nice.
So super excited about that. Go check out bearskin.com. Grab yourself one before they're gone.
Perfect.
All right. Well, thanks, great. Bruce.
Thank you, Jody. This has been good.
I'm gonna have some more of this fruit beer.
I know that fruit beer is good. That went down smooth and fast. Oh yes.
All right. Well, while we enjoy this, go share this episode. Oh yeah. Go share this episode with some friends. Go tell them about Heavy Conversation. Go right now.
That's right.
Go.
Bye-bye.
Bye, everyone.
Thanks for listening to Heavy Conversation. Be sure to like and subscribe on iTunes or wherever you get your
podcasts. Podcasts.